Okay, so thank you so much for your time today. Could you tell me your names and where you're visiting from?
Yeah, so my name's Ariel and I'm visiting from Dallas, Texas.
I'm Ashley and I'm visiting from Barcelona, Spain.
Okay, and why did you come to Japan?
So we've both just kind of seen a lot on social media and through word of mouth from people we know about how incredible visiting Japan is, the food, the culture, the environment. That was probably a big attractor for me.
Yeah, and then also we're big F1 fans, so we're going to the Singapore race next week, and so we figured it would be the perfect time to combine this trip with that and make it kind of a fun couple weeks traveling around.
Okay. Oh, that sounds great. So how long are you staying here, and how long did it take you to get here?
We'll be staying here 4 days, and it took me 13 hours. It was a direct flight from Dallas.
Okay.
And it took me about 19 hours. Flew from Barcelona to Paris to Tokyo.
Wow.
So
Okay. That's a lot. Are you jet lagged?
No, not really. I'm from Australia originally, so I'm used to long-haul flights and a lot of time changes.
Yeah, I see.
yeah, we took a strong Benadryl last night to knock us out, and we're refreshed this morning, I think.
Okay, and what are your expectations for your time here? It could be like what you hope to see, or things you want to do, or things that you've heard already, like online, like ideas that you have about Japan.
Yeah, I think that we mostly just wanted to kind of immerse ourselves in the culture a little bit. We've heard about like the walks between neighborhoods, so that's what we're doing today. We're walking between here and Harajuku, and then the Shinjuya after, and seeing some of the parks and just kind of walking around, not having too many things strictly planned. If we see a restaurant we want to try, okay, let's stop in, just enjoying our time in the city. Yeah. I don't know if there's anything you want to add.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, okay. And I have to ask you about food. What are your thoughts on Japanese food? Have you tried it before?
Oh yeah, I would say it's like one of my favorite cuisine. Love, Dallas shockingly has good sushi. Like, I'm a frequent flyer at omakase restaurants, so definitely was looking forward to that. We found like a small little hole in the wall izakaya place last night. Had some incredible salmon belly and tuna and yellowtail, but hoping to get a bit more into the different fishes. Like the ones not as classic as the tuna and salmon and yellowtail. And trying to get to try the things that are more fresh over here, harder to find in the States.
Yeah, and also I think the beef and some of the noodles, kind of just really trying everything. Dumplings as well. Yeah, we're very excited about the food. I think that's probably what we were most looking forward to here, is the food experience.
Yeah, nice. How about sweets? Are you fans of sweets? Like, I know mochi's really big.
Oh, okay, yeah. To be honest, I'm not a huge mochi person, but general sweets, yes, I'm big on. I guess that's something I'm not as familiar with, but anything that appeals to me, I'll be trying.
Yeah, we've been dipping into the 7-Eleven, all the different,
Got our iced coffee this morning.
Yeah, got our breakfast this morning and dessert last night, so we're just, trying whatever looks good or unusual to us, and everything so far has been incredible, so we're excited about it.
Have you seen anything on SNS, restaurants that you want to go to, or interesting different foods that you want to try?
Not really specific restaurants, to be honest. We were looking, we obviously want to try a type of Japanese barbecue, definitely for the beef. We're both not necessarily huge ramen people, so that's not super high up on our list, but we definitely want to try a sushi train restaurant, but just kind of willing to stumble upon the ones, but the certain genres we like are what we're looking for.
Yeah, we've heard food halls are supposed to be a great place. Train stations, very, at least in the U.S. or in Europe, would be unconventional food spots, but we've heard that that's where some of the best food is. So.
How about the people? You've only been here for a very short time, but have you noticed anything about the way of life here regarding people's manners or lifestyle?
At least at the hotel we're staying at, everybody has been so incredibly accommodating, welcoming, gentle. It's a very, I think, courteous society. People are very efficient when they're walking or on public transportation in general. It's very mindful of the rest of the people in the city as well.
I agree. I feel I've spent some time in Hong Kong as well, and I find that here it's much more respectful of people's space. Obviously there's heaps of people everywhere, so there's only so much respect you can give to personal space, but it's a lot more like you move out of the way of others. Like in Hong Kong, it was a lot like heads down, like shoulders hitting people, like hustling through. So it's nice to kind of have that gentle, more environment.
Yeah, lovely. Okay, well, enjoy your foodie adventure and have fun.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, ladies, thank you so much for being in today's video. Could you tell me your names and where you're visiting from?
Francesca from Italy.
I'm Alexandra from Italy as well.
Nice to meet you. So, could you tell me, are you visiting, and if so, for how long?
So we are here on a holiday for 16 days. Yeah.
Lovely, very nice. And do you have anything planned for your time here?
Yeah. To be honest, we have planned everything. So we are being staying in Tokyo for a bit, and then we're gonna go to Takayama and Shirakawa. Then we fly over to the Okinawa Islands, and then we're coming back to Kyoto, then to Tokyo again, and then we are done with our holidays.
Oh, that sounds amazing. So, why did you choose these specific places?
So, to be honest, a lot of research. So we wanted to see everything, but of course, in like 3 weeks' time, you can't do everything. So we tried to just focus for our first trip on a few places to start with.
Okay, wow. To start with, are you coming back?
Absolutely.
Oh, good. Wow. And so, what are your first impressions? Is this your first time in Japan?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So, what are your first impressions about? It could be anything. It could be like the culture, the way of life, the people, anything.
So the first impressions were like actually really, really positive. So people are really nice. Everything is really organized. It's really like everywhere. It's really clean. The culture is really interesting. Yeah, the food is amazing. So we're really, really really enjoying it.
Good. Yeah. Wow. Do you have anything to add?
She said everything basically. Yeah.
And about food, what are the things that you're most excited to eat whilst in Japan?
So like everything from ramen, udon, like high quality sushi.
The meat I would like. We haven't tried yet, so also the meat I would like to try. Yeah.
How do you know about like Japanese food? Is it through SNS or your own research, like Japanese food?
Also from Italy, so there as well, from different restaurants. Let's say that's how I got to know it. So.
Right, I see. Yeah, okay. And have you checked online? Like, have you seen anything online about Japan to give you any expectations of like the lifestyle here?
Yeah, like we checked it out a lot. Like we did a lot of research about like the do and don'ts about Japanese culture and what you're not supposed to do here and what you're allowed to do and so on.
What kind of thing did you find? Like, do you have an example of something that you learnt not to do that's maybe different to your culture?
I mean, for example, to start with, if you go like to a shop and you go to the changing room, you like in some shops you have to put your shoes off, which we are not used to, but I really like it.
Yes, yeah.
And that tipping, you're not really supposed to tip. That's also different.
About not eating, I don't know if it's true. This we are still checking around. If you shouldn't, you're not allowed to eat on the street.
Right.
Yeah.
So viewers, please correct me if I'm wrong, but I understand that it's nice to not do it. It's not a strict rule, but it's kind of just more like clean to not. But I think like maybe the younger generation are doing it a bit more, like the rules aren't so strong as they were.
That's what we observed, that younger like generations are doing that. We were like, okay, they are doing that.
You're going around.
Yeah.
I see. Have you tried anything from the convenience store?
Not. Have you tried it? No, not so far.
really.
No, but we're just here for 4 days, so
Yeah.
we have still plenty of time to check everything out.
Okay, lovely. And my final question, what are you taking back in your suitcase? Like, what Japanese thing are you like, oh my gosh, I love this and I want to take it home?
I mean, there's only so much space we still have, so we need to still figure out where we need to take. So a few like souvenirs, I think some nice chopsticks maybe, maybe also some food items. But yeah, I'm not sure yet what we're gonna take.
I don't know yet. Yeah.
You don't know. Okay. Well, yeah. Be warned, because the size of your suitcase coming here and the size of it going back is different.
Yeah. That's why I try to don't bring too many clothes here, because I was like, I want to buy here stuff more than and bring them back.
Yeah. Good. All right. Well, thank you so much for your time, and enjoy your wonderful adventure in Japan.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.